World Water Day. Water is the most precious gift to our life on the earth. It is the most essential source of life because we all need water in every walk of our life. Water represents life, refreshment, fertility and birth. Water is one of the necessities for every living being on the earth. It is the natural resource and the main constituent of the earth. Water is widely used in both industrial as well as domestic purposes such as drinking, cooking, washing, cleaning, etc. Some people have described the earth as the blue planet because of the vastness of water presence. Water, the various sources of water on the earth are rivers, wells, oceans, streams, big dams, etc. But only 1 to 2% of water is suitable for human use. With so many of our brothers and sisters around the world suffering from the effects of either floods or droughts, I cannot help but think of water as an essential building block of our life. Our very bodies consist mainly of water. Without water, the life on this planet would not exist. The God was extravagant with water that He created nearly 2/3 of the planet with it. But there is a problem. 97% of our earth water is salt water, the briny ocean water we all remember tasting as our first visit to the beach. And there is a second problem. About 80% of our fresh water is locked in the polar ice caps. This means that only 1/2 of the 1% of our fresh water is drinkable and accessible to us. Yet, water is much more than just the physical necessity of life. In Christian context, there are many correlations involving water. Biblical stories such as Jesus converting water into the wine, baptism and other occurrences emphasize the spiritual and physical significance of water. Water is the symbol that Christ uses over and over again to describe Himself. Water is God's symbol of rebirth. The World Water Day, held on 22nd March every year, focuses on the importance of fresh water. The World Water Day celebrates water and raises awareness of 2.2 billion people living without access to safe water on the world. It is about taking action to tackle the world water crisis. The World Water Day is UN's annual observance day, which is used to advocate the sustainable management of freshwater resources. The theme of each day is selected and relevance of the topics like clean water, sanitation, hygiene, etc., which is in line with the target of Sustainable Development Goal 6. The UN's World Water Development Report is released every year around this day. The UN Water is the convener for World Water Day, which selects the theme of each year in the consultation with other UN organizations which shares the interest of focus of that year. The theme for the World Water Day 2020 was Water and Climate Change. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic situation, the campaign also promoted the messages like hand wash and hygiene, and also gave guidance on how to support the campaign while staying safe. The theme for the World Water Day 2019 was Leaving No One Behind. The themes for the previous years from 2014 to 2018 were Water and Energy, Water and Jobs, Water and Sustainable Development, Why Waste Water, and Nature for Water. The theme of World Water Day 2021 is Valuing Water, and this target will go beyond the concerns of cost to include the environmental and socio-cultural values placed on the water bodies. Some events which are held globally during the World Water Day are the audiovisual and musical shows related to water, educational and informative events and seminars on the topics like importance of fresh water and how to protect these very essential sources of water, campaigns on rainwater harvesting methods, and a trip to local rivers, lakes, and reservoirs. Benjamin Franklin has said, "When the well is dry, we learn the value of water." We can celebrate the World Water Day by practicing some important yet very simple ways of conserving water, which are: keep the tap closed when not in use, avoid any extra leakages of water, practice and promote the rainwater harvesting, use the collected rainwater for the different purposes, do not use water more than required for performing the daily chores, and do not take prolonged bath. Instead, take quick showers. Clean water is a very essential component of life. We need to conserve water for our future safety. If we save water, we save life, and we save the whole world on the earth. We need to protect our fresh water by getting polluting by the industrial and other waste. There has to be a proper waste management which should be followed by everyone. We should join our hands together and take a pledge to use water only as much as necessary without contaminating it. Thank you.